All right, we're here this afternoon with Coach Grossner. Coach, you guys are coming off your first loss of the season against Benedictine. How do you hope your team responds to an outcome like that coming in against a tough Peru State team?
Yeah, that loss stung, as all do, but that's the beauty of football. You get a chance to make corrections, get yourself mentally right within hopefully 24 hours, and then start working for the next opponent. And we had to this week. Benedictine's a rival, and it hurts even a little bit more, but Peru State's a very good football team. Last weekend they showed that they're very capable, 4-1, have had a nice start to the season as well as we have, and they present the triple option against us, which luckily we faced a William Penn team, so we got a dose of it. But they've got a little bit different blocking style and different wrinkles to it. So it's been a good week of preparation. I think our kids, they're resilient. They understand it's a long season and every week counts, and you just got to take one at a time, and this weekend should be a great game.
Your team did have a lot of success against William Penn, a similar offense to what you'll see Saturday. What did you see looking back on that William Penn game that you hope to do the same against Peru?
Yeah, I liked how we attacked Penn's offense. We tackled the fullback every time. We got after the quarterback pretty good and made him pitch. And, luckily they put it on the ground a little bit in the first half, and we got a big lead. So, Peru presents a little different aspect to their offense. Blocking scheme-wise, it's different. They feature the fullback pretty good. And then they've got a quarterback that likes to carry the football. I think the difference is, William Penn's kid got the ball out, threw the ball to his receivers, whereas the Audsley kid from Peru really likes to carry the football. He was a tailback at one stage in his career at Peru State, and a real good one. So we've got to, number one, stop the fullback, as you have to when you're facing this type of offense. But we got to be really leery of the quarterback running the football, and we've got to hit him when he does, and then force the pitch. You just got to contain this type of offense. You're going to give up some yards, that's a given, but you got to protect your end zone and contain them, and tackle well in space. That's one thing we got to do this weekend. And then offensively, I think we can help our defense. If we're moving the football and scoring, and when we get in the red zone producing points, we can help our defense.
Your team, in the 4 victories this season, you prided yourself on turnover margin. You guys caused a lot of turnovers, didn't give the ball away, but against Benedictine there were some turnovers. How do you hope your team bounces back from that and eliminates giving the ball away?
You stole the words out of my mouth. I think that's the key factor in this week's game. That's what I'm going to speak about the night before is, the winner of the turnover margin is going to win this football game. We've done a great job all year until last Saturday of protecting the football and then taking it away. I think we're leading the country by a large margin in that before last week. I haven't checked the stats this week, but I would say about 98% of the time you win the turnover margin, you win the football game.
Coach, this is homecoming week as well. A lot of events planned the next couple days. We'll start with Friday night, the Athletics Hall of Fame banquet. 5 new members coming in, 3 football players. Also, Coach Zach Kindler will be inducted, and then Christina Brumley. She was a really good soccer player. But talk about that Athletics Hall of Fame banquet. What that means to Baker, and then talk about the homecoming element on Saturday.
Yeah, it's a nice week for the university. Anytime you can honor former athletes and bring them into one building and let our young guys see them, and the families get together and honor that great career they had here. That's a great, neat thing, especially when we do it the night before the game. Kind of sets the tone for the next day and gets everybody excited about the homecoming football game. And it's always nice when football players are involved in that induction, and we've got 3 this year. A couple young ones, Carlos Grace, old quarterback Sheldon, and then Ewing is going in for us. So it's nice to see some former football players getting honored. You love homecoming because you get a lot of people coming back to your game. You get a lot of the alums kind of checking you out and evaluating where you're at, and you know, comparing to their teams to the recent team we got going right now, and you know, hopefully we can get a victory and put a good product on the field and come away with 5 wins so far.
Well, thank you, Coach. Good luck Saturday on homecoming.
Thank you.